They're going to hold in the 50s tonight. North winds continue today at about 5 to 15 miles per hour.
All right. Thank you very much, Dr. Doppler. Justice Gabie is in the studio here. She is presiding over us today for the segment here. So, so there you go. You're like talking from above up there.
He's 10 feet tall and
Is this
bulletproof,
what it
folks.
feels like to be tall?
I don't know anybody that's that tall.
This is awesome.
I mean, there are some people that have to duck to get through the door.
You know, usually I'm looking at people's noses, and now I get to see the top of your nose.
You're like,
as a matter of fact, I know one person in particular that has to duck. The Big Show.
The Big Show.
Yeah, he's a WWE superstar.
Oh, the wrestler, The Big Show. Got it. Okay.
We're trying to figure out what you're talking about there for a sec. Okay, let's go ahead and jump into Hero or Zero now. That's not Hero or Zero. This is.
And now it's time for Hero or Zero.
Carry on, citizen. Our job is done.
Live on the Mike Taylor Show. On 99.1 Mike FM.
And I'm sorry, Gabie, I couldn't find just a regular step stool.
I know, right? But that's all right. Do I have a gavel?
You need one. We need to order a gavel and we need to get a robe.
Oh, look.
That way the justice. Oh, there you go. You can just smack Radkowski with that bat. Yeah.
Or you.
Okay, Here we go.
All right, so the way this will work is I'll talk about a stupid news story, and then Radkowski will give it a hero or zero, and he'll give his argument why it should be a hero or zero. And then I have to go with the opposite, and I have to figure out an argument that counters his argument, and then it's up to you to decide
whether you agree with it or not. You have to counter his argument.
Right.
Okay, I got it.
How much would you pay to experience just one normal pre-COVID day right now? A survey asked 2,000 Americans, and the average was $305. Radkowski, hero or zero?
I want to go zero because you shouldn't have to pay anything to experience that. I mean, pandemic shouldn't have happened in the first place.
I'm going to go hero because I would give everything I have to make sure that we're out of this nonsense that's been going on this year. Out of all of it. Just get back to normal lives. So for that reason, I'm going to go hero. So it's over to you, Justice Gabie. Hero or zero?
Okay, here's my final verdict, Mike. I'm going to tell you what, I'm going to have to go with you because I would give $1 million just to have one day and wake up and not have to remember, do I have my mask? Do I have my sanitizer?
Yeah.
Tell my daughter, where is your mask? Where is your sanitizer? Although I do agree that we should have never been here,
right.
You know, but here we are.
Here we are.
Here we are.
And for that reason, you go hero.
I'm going to go hero.
Does not.
Haha, Radkowski.
Hey, no gloating.
A poll found the top things we really miss this year include eating in restaurants, casual shopping, spending time with friends, and going to the movies. Hero or zero, Radkowski?
I'm going to go hero because I do miss my friends. I do miss eating at restaurants, which I actually got to do back before, right after the show.
Yeah?
Got to go to Billie Jean's.
Yeah?
It was real good.
Oh, Billie Jean's is always good. It's always good.
All right, so
I'm going to go hero because I do miss all that.
All right, so for the same exact reason that you say hero, I say zero because I miss my friends. I miss eating in restaurants. I still eat in restaurants, and I still see my friends. Going to the movies. I haven't gone to the movies. But for that same reason you said hero, I'm going to say zero. So it's over to you, Justice Gabie.
It's up to me. This time I'm going to go with Radkowski. I do miss all of those things. I think that sometimes we take those pleasures for granted, and now we're all realizing that, hey, wait a minute, you know.
All right, so hero.
It's 1-1. 1-1, guys.
So here are some of the new holiday traditions people are creating because of the circumstances this year. Dropping off surprise presents at people's houses, doing Zoom meals with extended family, and having a day where everyone disconnects from all their devices. Hero or zero, Radkowski?
I'm definitely going to go hero because we should be away from our devices for at least one day. One day! And Zoom meals, not exactly the same as being with actual family, but because of COVID, you got to take what you can get.
I mean, who wants to eat on camera?
I was just wondering the same thing.
Yeah, I mean, what are you gonna have? You're gonna Zoom your family for Thanksgiving, and you guys are going to eat different food, and you're gonna sit there and get,
Yeah.
My second cousin. You want to talk about Thanksgiving dinner? My second cousin used to he was eating this corn one time, and he was like biting into the corn cob, and corn was popping.
It's popping everywhere.
Going all over everybody's plates and everything. And then, but that wasn't enough. And then he lifted up his shirt at the Thanksgiving table while we were eating and reached out and popped a pimple
No way.
that was on his belly.
Okay, that's a cousin you don't invite back.
And it was like a
No.
So it wasn't only the corn that was popping, he was also popping his pimples that were on his
no
body.
way. Yeah.
His body pimples at the
Mike.
same time.
Oh, that's a visual I'll never get out of my mind.
So,
And we got lunch here later on.
so for that reason, I'm gonna have to go 0. So
Okay, on this one, I'm going to have to go with Rankowski again simply because of that zit story. You just grossed me out too much.
all right.
I don't even remember
Hero.
what your reason
That
was, but I just remember the zit
suck.
story.
70% of people say they're going to decorate inside of their home for the holidays this year, according to a new survey, and 42% will decorate outside. Also, 27% of people have already started decorating. Hero or 0 on that one, Redkowski.
And we haven't even gone to Thanksgiving quite yet.
Yeah. No.
But
Maybe.
oh shoot.
Oh, shoot.
You know what? They're getting to the spirit, trying to get their minds off of this pandemic. You know what? Kudos to you. You deserve a hero.
Oh, shoot. I think you should leave your Christmas lights up year-round.
I do too.
I'm a big proponent of that. Leave the Santa out there in the sun, in the
That's a
baking
lot of
hot
work
sun.
decorating.
Keep them blowing up through the summer. All the reindeer and everything on the roof. I mean, nobody has time to take all that stuff up and down.
No, and it's dangerous.
It is dangerous, yeah. So just keep it up all the time, 365. So I'm going to go 0 on that. Over to you, Gabie.
So I am going to have to go with Rankowski on this one because I'm one of those ones that just started decorating this weekend.
All right.
But you can't really leave them up all year round, I would like to just because I'm lazy, but they need to come down.
All right.
Don't be so lazy like me. Bring them down.
Hero.
That does not suck.
That does not suck.
Home Depot sold 12-foot skeleton decorations for Halloween, and they were a huge hit. So now instead of taking them down, apparently lots of people have been repurposing their giant skeletons as Christmas decorations. Hero or 0 for that one, Redkowski.
Well, there is the Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah.
Jack. I don't know what his last name is.
Jack Skellington.
Jack Skellington. You know what? Kudos to you for keeping the theme going. You get a hero from me.
All right. I'm going to, I think with your Halloween decorations, I really think they need to come down the day after Halloween. November 1st comes, you take those Halloween decorations down no matter what. Every single time. No exceptions, no excuses. And for that, I'm going to have to go 0.
Well, I'm going to have to go with Gronkowski again on this one. And I do have a skeleton that I just took down for Halloween, but now I'm thinking about putting it back up and putting a Santa hat on it.
All right. Hero.
That does not suck.
New study found the most popular Thanksgiving pie in every state. Pumpkin pie won 42 states. Pecan won 5, and apple won 3.
Okay.
Hero or 0 on that. And in Texas, pecan won.
Oh, man. Really?
Yep. So hero or 0.
I'm not a huge fan of pecan pie. It's good, but I wouldn't have it every single day. I'm more of a pumpkin pie kind of guy. I know I'm a poet and I didn't even know it. Because pecan pie Texas, this is on you.
He's glitching.
This is on you. Pecan pie won the state of Texas. I'm not even going to say what the presidential election is like. I'm going to go 0. I'm just going to go 0.
Because Redkowski took 10 minutes to say something that should have taken 3 seconds, I'm going to go hero.
Man, I'm with you. Hero! Pecan
All
pie!
right, hero.
Does not suck.
I'm with Mike on that one.
All right, that's fine.
In-N-Out Burger just opened its first 2 locations in Colorado, and people were so hyped they were waiting up to 14 hours in 2-mile-long drive-thru lines for the In-N-Out Burger. Hero or Zero, Redkowski?
I mean, really?
Really?
Kerrville got Burger King back, 2 years ago?
5.
Whatever. And then you guys get so hyped up over an In-N-Out Burger that you have to wait 14 hours and then start a fight where one person loses their pants.
Yeah, somebody actually
all
lost
over
their pants.
a dang burger. God. This story gives me no other choice.
All right, I got to go hero on this one. And the reason is because people stood in line for 14 hours for a hamburger. I mean, it was a party so crazy, people were losing their pants.
Losing their pants. I didn't hear about that. I saw that on the news this morning.
So, for that reason, I got to go hero. So, over to you, Justice Gabie.
Okay, I'm going to have to go with Rankowski on this one. Although I do support In-N-Out Burger. You know, they are a Texas burger from Austin, I think, aren't they, over that way?
You know what to do.
They're California.
Are they from California? Okay, well, never mind. So 0 all the way around. 0.
Well, it's not just 0. It's the ultimate 0!
A guy in Oregon went to his family doctor a few years ago because he was depressed over his wife having an affair. And after that appointment, the guy found out his wife had been cheating with the doctor that he went to see for depression. And he just sued the doctor for $2.9 million for professional negligence. Hero or Zero, Redkowski?
You know what? I'm giving the story a 0 because the guy trusted the doctor. He trusted him to help him cope through his troubles, through his depression, through his marital problems, and come to find out, the doctor was the cause of it. So that is going to be a 0 on my book.
I'm going to go hero. And the reason I'm going to go hero here is because he's suing the doctor. You know, so there's a silver lining to this. He's getting his revenge on the doctor for doing that to his wife and him and trying to split up their relationship. And then, you know, in there while he's consulting with the doctor, no, the guy's getting his revenge. He's going to take it to court, and hopefully he's going to win that $2.9 million for professional negligence against this doctor. And for that reason and that reason alone, I'm going to go hero.
I'm going to have to go with you, Mike, on that $2.9 million.
All right.
But here's
hero.
what I'd like to know. So is he single now? Because if so, and he's listening, I'm right here. You got $2.9 million? I'm in the house. Give me
So
a call.
hit up Gabby. Hit up Gabby at Jam Broadcasting.
Give me a call.
A guy in Kansas crashed his motorcycle on Thursday night, and when he hit the pavement, his gun went off and the bullet hit him in the hip. Then a car drove past and hit him, and while he was in the hospital for injuries, the cops found he had a big bag of meth. Hero or Zero on that one. That was news and ain't nobody got time for a winner, by the way.
Oh, man. I'm going to have to go 0 because the guy had it bad. Crashes his motorcycle, shoots himself, gets hit by a car, and then gets arrested for meth.
Yeah. Well, don't do meth.
That guy had a string of bad luck. This guy's a 0 all the way around.
Oh, my God. And I got to say hero to this somehow?
Yeah, let's hear this one, Mike.
Okay,
how do you make that sound good?
So since, you ever heard that expression, I feel like I'm falling out of a tree and hitting every branch on the way down?
Yes, I have. I used it myself.
For that reason, and for that reason only, this guy literally kind of fell out of a tree and hit every single branch on the way down. And I tell you what, that takes some coordination or some elements aligning for all that stuff to happen at the same time. And for that reason, I'm going to have to go hero.
This is a no-brainer. Rankowski! Anybody that does meth, total 0.
You suck! 58% of people say stores should have a you touch it, you buy it policy during the pandemic, according to a new survey. Hero or Zero? You touch it, you buy it.
That's a 0 because, the expression is you break it, you buy it. Only if you break it, you should buy it. If you touch it and then break it, then you buy it. Not if you just touch it.
I don't know. There's some things that, and I'm going to have to go hero because there's some things that you don't want people to touch. You know, like if somebody goes in there and starts playing with your toothbrush before you buy your toothbrush, and you're going to brush your teeth with that toothbrush, and they're all there putting their nasty fingers on it and everything, you know, or your produce. You know, if you're in a grocery store and you have your tomatoes and your potatoes and your onions and your celery, and somebody that hasn't washed their hand in 6 months comes up and starts fumbling with all your fruit that you're about to eat, for that, I'm going to have to go hero on the you touch, you buy thing.
Okay, I'm kind of torn, but I'm still going to go with Rinkansky on this one. And please wash your vegetables.
All right, 0.
You suck!
I tried.
But that was a good one. That was a good one. I'm with the vegetable part, but wash your vegetables. Come on.
People on TikTok are making videos showing their real voice versus their customer service voice. 0 or 0.
Oh. I'm going to give it a hero because there is a difference between someone's regular voice and their work voice.
Yeah.
If you will. Especially if you're in radio.
What are you trying to say, Redkowski?
You and I have different voices from when we normally talk.
Don't. This is how I talk all the time. What? So did you go hero or 0?
I'm going hero.
All right, I'm going to go 0 because I think you should be yourself all the time. You should always be yourself. I talk like this all the time. I don't know what you're talking about. So, 0. Over to you,
Let me
Gabie.
ask you this, Mike. When you're out in public, do you use the inflection that you use in your voice?
Yeah.
With people? That's funny. I'm going to have to go with Rinkansky on this one, too.
Come on.
People do use different voices. They do.
A couple in Maryland wearing matching Rick and Morty hoodies were arrested during a traffic stop on multiple gun charges. You got to have those matching Rick and Morty hoodies.
Wow.
Hero or 0, Redkowski?
I'm going to go 0 because, for one, that is going to be in the Mugshot Hall of Shame. And 2, they had guns.
Yeah.
They had guns.
All right, so you said hero?
0.
Hero?
0.
All right, so 0 from Redkowski. And you know what? If you're going to do it in style. I mean, at least be stylish while you're doing it. You know, Rick and Morty, why not? Double Rick and Morty hoodies, you know, matching pair, a matching couple, going out and spending some time together, you know, doing some crime, you know, but at least they're matching. For that reason, I got to go hero. So go ahead and decide with Redkowski.
You know what, Mike? I'm going to go with you on that one. I believe you should always look good no matter what you're doing. If you're going to go out and rob someone, at least, you know, go out and do it presentable.
Yeah, put some.
Yeah, let's match
thought
up.
into
You
it,
know,
yeah.
those that do crime together stay together.
That's
I hear.
right. Hero.
That does not suck.
All right, a woman in Texas punched a police officer who came to impound her potbelly pig. Hero or 0, Redkowski?
Came to impound her potbelly pig.
What
Yep.
did the pig do?
Why? Wow. Well, for one, I don't know why she has a potbelly pig. And 2, you punched a cop. That, in and of itself, is a 0.
How the hell do I make this into a hero?
You're having a hard time today, aren't you? Some tough topics.
I knew this. I knew the odds were stacked against me when we started doing it this way. I don't care who you are. You don't take somebody's potbelly pig. You never take somebody's potbelly pig. I don't condone punching a cop. But she stood up for her potbelly pig, and for that reason, and that reason alone, I'm going to go hero.
That does not suck.
So over to you.
Your Honor.
You know what? I still think that sucks. I'm with Ronakowski on that one. You're not going to win anything that has to do with punching the police.
You suck!
I tried.
But you gave it head.
Don't ever punch the police, by the way.
Yeah.
Man, that knocked my
Just
chair
threw your
off.
chair?
I was trying so hard. A brewery in Colorado is going to start delivering beer to some people by reindeer this season.
What?
Reindeer beer. Hero or 0, Redkowski?
A brewery in Colorado going to deliver beer by reindeer.
Beer by the reindeer. Reindeer beer. Yeah. Hero or 0?
As long as they don't drink on the job, I'm giving that a hero.
All right. You know, I think they should, how do I make this into this here? How do I do this here?
Well, how are they going to check ID?
Yeah, exactly. How are they going to check ID? Thank you, Justice Gabie, saving me on that one. For that reason, I got to go 0.
I have to go hero. Anybody that's going to bring me beer wins. But that was a good argument, Mike.
Does not suck.
An 18-year-old in the UK crashed into a house, then drove off with the house's front door lodged on his windshield.
How does that happen?
Hero or 0, Redkowski?
I'm going with 0 because he left with the evidence of the scene of the crime.
I'm going to go with hero because he made it easier for the police to find him and catch him after he ran into the house. Plus, it'd be funny as hell to see. So, over to you, Gabby, hero or 0?
You know what, Mike? I'm going to go with you on this one. I think that would be hilarious to see a
All
car
right.
driving down the road with the door on it.
Hero.
I didn't do that, officer. That wasn't me.
News said he found it could be bad for you to drink your coffee out of paper cups, since
What?
they could be releasing thousands of tiny plastic particles into your drink. Hero or 0, Redkowski?
And this is science we're talking about here?
I would say that's probably the subject, yeah. Something about science. Yeah.
So it may release particles, but then again, it may not.
Could be, yeah.
Because it is unknown at this point in time and further study is needed, I'm going to go 0.
All right. I think people are doing research on this, and I think if it could save one person from having problems from drinking out of a plastic cup or a paper cup, and help them throughout their life, I'm going to have to go hero for that. Just for the thought on helping one person. Over to you, Gabby.
I'm with you, Mike. Let's just help one person at a time. One
That's right.
person at a time.
Hero.
Keep the steady going.
Does not suck.
A 62-year-old woman is set to give birth in April. She was able to get pregnant with in vitro thanks to eggs donated by her daughter. And her daughter is also pregnant right now.
Wait, what?
Yeah, 62-year-old mom is pregnant, and the daughter's pregnant at the same time. Hero or 0, Redkowski?
And both the babies are going to be the daughters?
One's the grandma's and one's the mom's.
Whoa. So the mom was able to get pregnant
Yeah.
because the eggs donated by her daughter.
Yeah.
Well, I'm guessing the baby, there's going to be...
We had a baby, it's a boy. Come on. 10, 10, 220. Let's go.
I'm going to have to go hero because that's pretty interesting.
All right, hero. And God, you took mine. I thought of a hero argument. I didn't think of a 0 argument. I'm going to go 0 just for the hell of it, I guess. Over to you, Gabby.
You know what? I am just going to have to go 0 on that one. I really am. Simply
You
because
suck!
that child's just going to end up being a caregiver for that mother, you know?
Oh, yeah. At 61 years old.
Absolutely. So in
Yeah.
my mind, that's
62,
just,
Mike. 62.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
whoa. She's just going to be the caregiver and changing diapers. Bless her
Aha,
heart.
Redkowski. Didn't even have to try on that one. Sinkhole filled with a glowing green liquid opened in Toronto. And the city claims the green liquid is just a non-toxic dye they're using to test where the water hole in the hole is coming from.
Green liquid.
Yep, green liquid is the thing to drink.
Why didn't they pick a prettier color?
Wow.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm going to go 0 because people don't know what the stuff is, and how are they supposed to know if it ends up in the water stream?
I'm going to go hero because I'm sure this leak has taken them a while to find. And it looks like they finally found the leak after all this time. So for that reason, they can patch that leak up and be on their merry, happy way and clean out that non-toxic dye, and everything is going to be good to go. And for that reason, I'm going to go hero.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to go with Rankowski on this one, just because they picked the color green. Now, come on, we could
You
pick better
suck!
color. Purple, turquoise,
Yeah, I guess there could have been a different
something
color.
that didn't resemble slime, you know, coming
All right.
out the faucet.
We got 3 more quickies. An elephant in India was rescued after it fell down a 50-foot well. It took a very impressive system of ropes and cranes. So, Redkowski,
Well-
hero or 0 for rescuing the elephant?
I'm going to go hero because it took a lot of effort, but the elephant was in fact saved.
Okay, I'm going to go 0 because they should have had the well covered up. The elephant shouldn't have been able to fall down into the well. They should have put some kind of little wall up around it or something, not just have a hole in the middle of the ground where a damn elephant could fall into it. So for that reason, I'm going to go 0. Hero or 0?
Gosh, I got to go hero, Rankowski all the way. Save the
Does
elephant.
not suck.
Scientists in the UK have created artificial saliva to help relieve people who have dry mouths. I guess you just squirt it in your mouth. Artificial saliva.
That's a 0 because what if this person who has saliva had an STD?
Well, it's not other people's saliva. It's artificial saliva.
Why don't they just get a drink of water?
Exactly.
I don't know. So you said 0?
0.
I'm going to have to go hero.
Because?
Well, I'm going to have to go...
Andale.
You went what? 0?
Yeah.
I'm going to have to go hero because... And only because... sometimes people get cotton mouth. You know? If you're riding through the desert on a horse with no name... You pull out the artificial saliva and you just squirt it in there and you're good to go for another 50 miles. So for that reason, I'm going to have to go hero.
I'm going to have to go with Ronkowski.
Oh, damn it,
I don't
man.
want no artificial saliva, and I don't want saliva that came from anybody else either. Let's keep our saliva to ourselves.
Last but not least,
a man was arrested Saturday night for killing 2 people and shooting 2 others at a Sonic in Nebraska.
Oh, wow. That is definitely a 0 because you don't kill somebody. You don't. Especially if it was over just a cheeseburger.
I got to go hero for this? Come on.
You pick the questions, Mike. You pick the questions.
Because the man was arrested the same day, and it didn't take 6 months or a year or drag out for a long time, and they were able to immediately arrest the man. For that reason and for that reason only, I'm going to go hero.
And how many people did he kill? 4?
2.
2?
And he shot 2 others.
Okay, I'm going to go with you because they didn't have to waste all their resources and money trying to find him. There he was,
right,
and they got him off the street.
And there you go. Ha-ha, Redkowski.
Well, who got cited the most?
Doesn't matter. The odds were stacked against me. They really were. They were stacked against me from the beginning, so.
Now, who picks these questions, Mike? You do?
Yes.
Okay. And do you practice them over the weekend? Like, I know that Redkowski's
No, it's a
going
new.
to say this.
It's a new one every single day.
Yeah, it's a new one every single day. So.
Well, all right.
Yeah, we get. We have all kinds of stuff that we get every single day. Chelsea just sent me a text message. Thank you for cleaning up before I got up this morning. It didn't go unnoticed.
How about that?
I didn't clean though.
Is that why you got that particular look on your face?
Yeah,
Like, okay,
I'm
this is a
sitting
trap.
over here, like puzzled what she's talking about.
Did you leave your socks in the middle of the floor? Is that what she's trying to say?
Oh, you heard that, huh?
Oh, man.
No,
they
I
just leave their socks everywhere.
I stopped doing that.
Okay, good.
Now I sit them on the couch. All right, that's going to do it for Hero or Zero. Thank you so much, Gabby, for being the justice today.
Yes, thanks
for
so much,
having
Gab.
me anytime, guys. Anytime.
All right, appreciate you so much. That's going to go ahead and do it for us. We'll be back tomorrow morning, 6 a.m.